As the Blazers prepare to officially see new ownership take over later in the year, we're talking one-on-one with someone who was a big part of the old ownership, Bob Whitsitt. As GM and president, he left a huge mark on the franchise when Paul Allen was in charge. Tonight, he's weighing in on if the Blazers will stay in Oregon, the Moda Center, and even sports gaming. Do you think that's realistic at all? Could the Blazers leave Portland?
I wouldn't even think about that. I know everybody likes to go to the sensational thing right away. I think you've got Tom Dundon and his group, and they're going to come in. And I think they're going to focus on trying to win. And I think that's really where the focus should be. Portland's a great fan base, a great community. I see no reason to even think about anything other than that.
I remember back when I was a kid and the Rose Garden, the Rose Quarter debuted, this beautiful new arena. It was state of the art at the time. Now it's one of the oldest arenas in the league that has not been renovated. Do you think it's critical that there are some updates there?
No, I think the arena situation has to be discussed for sure. I think there's opportunities there, and I think both the public and probably the new ownership will figure something out. But there's a period of time now where I think you just sit down. It's time for the next generation, and whatever that might be, I think everybody sits down together and figures out something that works for everybody.
Was Portland a tough sell to get players to come play here? I mean, taxes and other things have changed since you were doing that, but was Portland a tough sell, or did people want to come here?
That's a loaded question. I don't think Portland is the first place players want to go to in general, but I think once players are in Portland, they love it. So you have to convince them that, once you get here, you're going to enjoy it. And I think it's not just Portland. I think you have to show them you're going to build a really competitive team and be good. And if you can do those things, I think you'll succeed. And Portland is a great place to play. It's a great place to build a winning team, and it's a great atmosphere.
When you were in the NBA day-to-day, did you envision it becoming so valuable? Multi-billion-dollar franchises, contracts of hundreds of millions. Did you see that coming down the pipeline?
Well, you got to remember when I started, guys were making $25,000 a year. And I remember speculating when we would have the first $10 million a year player. So I've seen the evolution come for a long, long time. So no, it doesn't really surprise me. I think it's mostly driven by television, by content, but it's big money. There's no question about it. It's big bucks, and so you can't make too many mistakes because they can be very costly.
Sports betting so top of mind right now. Are you surprised it's being embraced by the leagues as much as it is?
I've seen it go from absolutely we'll never do it to now we're doing it. And I think it's one of those situations where it's happening, it's legal, it's being done. So why don't we try to get involved with it, A, help control it, and B, also try to make some money on it. But as you know, anytime there's something good, there's also something that could be bad. So there's pluses and minuses to it, but the fact is it has been happening, it is happening, and it will continue to happen. So I think it's better to try to legislate it and work through the problems than to pretend it doesn't exist.
And tomorrow night at 5, hear much more from Bob as he talks about the Seahawks as they officially go up for sale. He's a former president of that organization as well, and the state of sports in the Pacific Northwest in general.